Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for joining us for another edition of Midweek Roundup from the Red Horde. In today's episode, we're going to take a very brief look at Wrexham's match against Stockport County, the women's match against Pontypridd, some news about the Cop. Grab yourself a beer, because you're going to need it. This is the Red Horde. First up, Stockport County versus Wrexham. Here is what Phil Parkinson had to say after the match.
I mean, it's as bad a first half as I can remember us playing in terms of all the fundamentals in football. So many times we gave the ball away cheaply in the back third and middle third and put ourselves under pressure. So our selection of pass, then the weight of the pass, we put ourselves under so much pressure today. And coming away to Stockport, you know, it's about getting a platform in a game, start properly, do the right things in the right areas of the pitch and build a performance. And today we were sloppy in everything we did, and you know, we've got to take our medicine today. We've done okay on the road so far this season. They were just a yard quicker, a yard sharp all over the pitch. You know, we had so many performances today which were so far below par, and it's kind of difficult to explain that. I need to look at that, the reasons for that, but they were sharper, they were quicker than us, they put us under pressure. And like I said, you know, when you come away from home, you've got to make sure that in the early part of the game we make the right decisions on the ball. And there was so many times we tried floaty kind of balls in our own half to give them the opportunity to press us and put us under pressure, and played the ball backwards too many times. And then when it came to the back third, we didn't defend our box anywhere near well enough, and we got punished. We had a chat at half time about what we felt we needed to do better, and then we've conceded a goal, which obviously 4-0 away from home is always going to be tough. We then had a period where we've had chances, we've hit the bar, we've tried to create something, but to be fair to them, they defended really well and made it difficult to protect the goal. And then we've conceded a fifth, which is just too soft, because if you're getting beat 4-0 away from home, make sure you don't get beat 5, you know, and make it any worse, and you just stand strong as a team. So disappointed as that goal, even though the game is over at that point, as any of the others.
Final score, Stockport County 5, Wrexham 0. In more bad news, Wrexham AFC announced this week that the new COP development will not be open for the start of the 24-25 season. The project has been delayed as there is currently still no start date for work on the site. In a statement on the club's website, the club said to enable a contract to build the COP to be signed, the grant funding agreement with Wrexham County Borough Council needs to be finalised, and the club satisfied that the conditions attached to the funding can be fulfilled. It is hoped that these negotiations will be completed before the end of October 2023. It was better news for Wrexham's women this weekend, as Steve Dale elected to name an unchanged side from the team that got a 3-3 draw against Swansea City last weekend. Amber Lightfoot scored the opening goal in the 26th minute. Just 8 minutes later, and Lily Jones was scoring again for Wrexham. It took the half-time score to Pontypridd 0, Wrexham 2. And 20 minutes into the second half, Rosie Hughes scored a 61st minute goal to make the final score Pontypridd 0, Wrexham 3. Elsewhere in League 2, Newport County played Bradford City. Andy Cook marked his return from injury with a hat-trick to fire Bradford City to a comfortable win against Newport County. Bradford had not won in the league since Cook's last played a month ago. Omar Bogle offered Newport a glimmer of hope before half-time, but it was not enough to deny Mark Hughes' side a third league win. After the match, Mark Hughes said, "We had a great start, our general play was good and we had intensity, but the key is getting on the score sheet, and we did. Confidence grew from there, and there were some big performances, not least Cookie with the goals, but Tulch was excellent on the left hand and caused them real problems." Final score, Newport County 1, Bradford City 4. In other news, Duncan Ferguson, formerly of Forest Green Rovers, has signed to be manager of Inverness Caledonian Thistle, a Scottish Championship team that are currently sitting rock bottom with just 1 point after 6 games. Ferguson was appointed as Forest Green Rovers manager in January of this year in an attempt to keep Forest Green Rovers from being relegated to the 2nd Division. He was subsequently let go in July of this year when Forest Green Rovers were ultimately relegated to the 2nd Division. So, quick look at the fun results for Saturday the 23rd of September. Crewe Alexander 2, Colchester United 1, Doncaster Rovers 2, Gillingham 1, Grimsby Town 2, Crawley Town 3, Harrogate Town 3, Salford City 2, Mansfield Town 1, Barrow 0, Morecambe 2, Swindon Town 2, Newport County 1, Bradford City 4, Notts County 4, Forest Green Rovers 3, Stockport County 5, Wrexham 0, Sutton United 1, Milton Keynes Dons 1, Tranmere Rovers 2, Accrington Stanley 0, Walsall 1, AFC Wimbledon 3. So, a quick look at the table. Currently at the bottom you've got Colchester, Salford City and Forest Green Rovers, all with 7 points each. And Tranmere Rovers and Sutton United sitting in the bottom relegation places as it stands at the moment. At the top of the table you can see that Notts County are sitting pretty with 20 points out of 9 games. Wrexham are in 7th with 15 points. Crewe Alexander, Wrexham's next opponents, have 16 and are currently 1 place above us. So it's a must-win game for Wrexham on Saturday. With just 2 games played in the Women's League, this is how it stands at the moment. Wrexham women are currently in 2nd place. If you want to find out how the Women's League system works, you can watch Sean's video on the women's game. Link either on screen now or in the description below. On screen now is a list of the fixtures for Saturday the 30th of September. All games start at 3 PM British summer time. So there you have it, a very quick run through what's been going off in and around Wrexham and League 2 this week. Don't forget to check out Sean's deep dive on Crewe Alexander and join us for the watch party. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you in the next midweek roundup. See you later.